We are live for the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge here at 93.3 FLZ's Jingle Ball, presented by Capital One. My name is Brian Fink. I don't think I need to introduce you, but Sam Smith, thank you for being here in Tampa Bay.
Thank you for having me, Brian.
So I got to clear something up right away. It was really awkward. Thanksgiving, I was driving around with my mom, and I was telling her how excited I am about interviewing Sam Smith, and she's like, "Oh, I love Sam Smith. He's the one married to Chrissy Teigen, right?"
Oh my, wow, that's really
awkward.
I mean, yes, we look very different. We look very.
I had to correct her.
Yeah.
But Mom, if you're watching, I love you. Sam Smith loves you.
Huge compliment to me, though.
Sam, congratulations on everything this year. I mean, the singles, and you had your first Thanksgiving.
Yes, I
Was
did.
it
Yeah.
everything you thought it would be?
It was beautiful. It weirdly felt like Christmas for me. But which is I've never celebrated in my life. But we had such a relaxed day. All my band and all the crew came round, and yeah, it was really beautiful. Really
was
beautiful.
there one thing in 2019 that kind of stuck out to you as the best moment for Sam Smith?
Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I'm releasing Dance with a Stranger, which happened at the very beginning of the year in January. I was on holiday in New Zealand, and we released it, and it was such a beautiful feeling, just coming out with new music that didn't feel... I love all my old music, but it felt a little bit more uplifting, and it felt different. So it's been beautiful.
And I don't know yet, but are you going to perform that with Normani here? Did I just ruin that, or is that?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but yeah, I've said it now. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to have to watch that. That is unbelievable.
I mean, it would make sense. Yeah.
Absolutely, since you're both here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think the first time I ever saw you perform was on SNL. It may have been 2014.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Was it Stay With Me that you performed?
Did Stay With Me. Yeah. Wasn't even released when we sang it on SNL.
And that was the first time, and I'm like, who is this? First of all. Second of all, amazing. Third of all, it doesn't even look like Sam is trying. And that's literally, that's what I tell everybody, whether it's from your SNL performance or whether when you've come through Tampa Bay before. I'm like, one thing about Sam Smith is he is so talented that Sam doesn't even look like he's trying.
I promise I'm trying so hard.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're so wrong. I try all the time. It's hard. Singing is difficult, and I get very nervous. I'm trying all the time.
Well, you can't tell.
Thank you.
So I've got a podcast called The Seesaw Sessions where we talk about overcoming adversity, and you just had an incredible spread in Out magazine where you talked about a horrible experience about being beat up when you were 19 for pretty much being you.
Yeah.
How did you get through the adversities in your life?
I think how everyone does. I get through everything I go through, which isn't that much in comparison to other human beings in this world. But everything I've been through, I get through with good family, good friends, good food.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. It's the simple things I think that get us through. And sometimes we go searching for these crazy things to help us, but it's the simple things that help us, I think.
And what advice would you have for maybe some young people that are watching that might be going through difficult times?
Oh my gosh. I think, I don't know, it's hard, isn't it? I'd say obviously stick through it, but be prepared because this is going to happen throughout your life, Life is hard, but life is also beautiful. And I think when you succumb to it and you give in to the fact that it's going to be hard sometimes, you'll be happy because we're perfectionists, I think. Definitely my generation and the younger generation, we're perfectionists because of social media. And I think the more we can drive ourselves away from that, the better.
And it's so hard because everybody kind of expects you to be perfect because of social media.
Oh, completely. Yeah. But no one's perfect. The world's an absolute mess. So you need to be a mess with it to be happy in it. I think.
Excuse me.
I think.
I'm pretty close to being perfect. So
You are. You're the exception.
Thank you, Sam. So you just wrote a song for Celine Dion?
Yes.
How amazing was that?
Unreal. I'm the biggest fan. So it's been really odd hearing her singing my song. It's lovely, though.
And is there any other artist that you would love to write for that you've been kind of looking up to your entire life?
My God, I mean, so many people. But for me, with the music, it has to happen naturally. The song has to fall into people's laps. I've never been one to pitch songs to people, but oh my God, and any female superstar singing my song, I'd be happy with.
All right, so now on to the tough questions for you, Sam Smith. What was in that sandwich?
What sandwich?
On Instagram, I
I
mean,
eat many sandwiches, babe.
you posted a picture on Instagram shoving a sandwich in your face.
There was a chicken. That was a chicken Caesar wrap.
Oh, it looks
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah,
Like I'm
chicken
dreaming of it
Caesar
right now. I'm not
wraps.
even
Yeah,
listening
it
to
was-
what you're
it was-
saying.
It was stunning. It was stunning. Yeah, I had 2 of them.
It was so good. And secondly, if you couldn't drink coffee anymore, what would you drink?
Decaf. Decaf coffee. Yeah.
Okay. So what's next for Sam Smith?
I'm getting ready to start releasing new music. I've finished my record. I'm, slowly getting back into performing after taking a few months out this year. Christmas is around the corner, so I'm going to spend that with my family. So yeah, just the normal stuff now.
And is it true that this could be one of the last times we see you on tour?
No. God no.
'Cause I know
That
you
was
were-
that was completely. Yeah, I saw that pop up on my
Yeah.
Instagram. That was taken out of context massively. I'm going to do this as long as I can, as long as my voice will let me do it. I'm just never going to stop moaning about how hard it is, because after every tour, it's nuts. You're in pieces and you've got to pick yourself back up. But I want to do this until I can't. So hopefully forever.
Well, you're incredible, and hopefully you do it forever.
Thank you.
Finally, in my podcast, The Seesaw Sessions, I ask my guests the 3 words that best describe them. What 3 words best describe Sam Smith?
Oh my God, that's really
We've
hard.
got time. I'll give you time. So we're hanging here at 93.3 FLZ's Jingle Ball in the Mercedes-Benz interview
Oh
lounge.
my God, I've already got it.
Go ahead.
Hungry. Hungry.
Tired.
Hungry, loud, and sensual.
I like
There you
it,
go.
Sam Smith. Sam Smith, thank you for being here in Tampa Bay. Thank you for being with us
Thank you for
at
having me.
FLC's Jingle Ball.
Thank you for having me.